Right, so question 2, this is a water wave and the water wave is produced here and moving towards point Y. So we know that the wave is actually moving in this direction. So this is the wave direction. As we read, we'll write down the information. So the question says, as the wave moves from X to Y, so the wave is moving, right, from X to Y, what are you transferring? Well, a wave always transfer energy. Then, how do you describe the motion? Now, I always want you to remember this like Kallang wave. So let's recall, when you do a Kallang wave, remember, you just stand up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and then you form the wave. You didn't run with the wave, right? So the particles here are just vibrating up and down, up and down. This particle is just vibrating up and down, okay? So they just go up and down, up and down. So the best description here is this. That's all, one only. Because if it's vibrating up and down, it cannot be vibrating sideways, right? If it's vibrating, it cannot be not moving. So only part 2 is the answer. Question 3, measure the wavelength and the amplitude of the wave. Well, amplitude of the wave means from the highest point to the middle. So I will choose the middle here. Right? So if you look at my ruler, you should see 1.6. So the amplitude is 1.6. What about the wavelength? Well, you can either take the distance between two crests here. Maybe I'll just highlight it. Okay, so the wavelength, you can either take this distance or you can take this distance. Also can. You can measure this or you can measure this. Personally, I prefer to measure this. I find it easier to measure this. Okay, so this is wavelength, this is wavelength from trough to trough, from crest to crest, or simply the distance for one complete wave, right? So this is also a wavelength from here to here. So when I measure, it is 4.4. If I measure from the top, yeah, it's around there. So 4.4. Sorry, so it's 4.4 and just now we had 1.6 centimeters. Okay, so this is the amplitude from here to here. You can also measure from here to here. You should get the same answer. You should still get 1.6 as well. So this is also amplitude. Next, so what is the meaning of frequency? So frequency is the number of waves produced in 1 second. Okay, number of waves that you produced. Very important to say in 1 second. So if you see the frequency 5 Hertz, it means that you actually produce 5 waves per second. So 5 Hertz means you actually have 5 waves produced in 1 second. And what did the question say? What about 10 seconds? Well, 5 waves is produced in 1 second. 10 seconds will be 5 times 10, and you get 50 waves in 10 seconds. So 50 is the answer. Okay, so 50 is the answer.